On April 21st, volunteers from Quadratec, Discount Tire, and others joined forces with Tread Lightly and the Bureau of Land Management to help restore Poison Spider Mesa Trail during the 48th annual Easter Jeep Safari in Moab, Utah. The project, which was generously funded by Quadratec, Discount Tire, and many local Utah donors, will make much needed improvements to the trail. The Poison Spider Mesa Trail is one of the most popular trails in the Moab area for both 4x4s and mountain bikers. The expanses of unbroken slick rock and views of the Colorado River, La Salle Mountains, and the Behind the Rocks area make it a spectacular ride. The effort is linked to Tread Lightly's statewide education campaign, Ride On Utah. The Ride On campaign unites the U.S. Forest Service, Bureau of Land Management, Utah Division of State Parks and Recreation, Utah Division of Wildlife Resources, and the Utah School and Institutional Trust Lands Administration together to raise awareness of the importance of riding only on routes designated open to motorized vehicles and to engage enthusiasts in stewardship projects to keep the trails open. The work completed on Poison Spider Mesa Trail is also part of the Tread Lightly Restoration for Recreation project, designed to keep the great outdoors healthy, accessible, and open to the public by providing much needed resources for restoration, maintenance, and new construction, along with education and outreach initiatives. Work was completed on a number of areas along the trail to ensure its legacy will continue for many more years to come. Tread Lightly is a national nonprofit organization with a mission to promote responsible recreation through ethics education and stewardship programs. Tread Lightly's award-winning educational message, along with its training and restoration initiatives, are strategically designed to instill an ethic of responsibility in outdoor enthusiasts and the industries that serve them. All right, I have Lori here with me from Tread Lightly. Lori, thanks for having us out here today.
Oh, thanks for coming and being a part of it.
No problem. It was our pleasure. You guys do so much to protect these lands out here so that four-wheels can really enjoy it. Maybe give us a bit about what you guys do and why it's important to protect everything out here.
Right. So, well, I think a lot of people know that four-wheeling is sort of under assault. There's a trend towards closures, and so it's very important to protect your opportunities, and one way you can do that is by behaving responsibly.
Right.
There is a lot of need within the government, and here in Utah, there's a large segment of the non-motorized community that wants to get this place turned into a national monument to shut down four-wheeling, and so there's never been a better time for industry like Quad and Discount Tire to step up and invest in the sport and protect the resource.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing here today. We're doing a little containment, and so hopefully it protects the opportunity for people to keep coming out here and wheeling. And
yeah, lets us enjoy a little bit of everything.
Right.
We can bring our Jeeps out, we can have a great time, and then we can make sure that we're staying on the trail, we're not damaging anything, and then we still get these great views like we have of Little Arch right behind us.
Exactly. You can balance responsible recreation with resource protection.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for everything you do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
The Bureau of Land Management is an agency of the U.S. Department of the Interior. The BLM may be best described as a small agency with a big mission: to sustain the health, diversity, and productivity of America's public lands for the use and enjoyment of present and future generations. It administers more public land, over 245 million surface acres, than any other federal agency in the United States. Most of this land is located in the 12 western states, with 22.9 million acres of public lands in Utah alone. All right, I have Miles here from the Bureau of Land Management with me. Miles, thanks for having us out today.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No problem. So maybe just give us a little overview about what we're doing here on the trail today.
So behind me here is Little Arch, which is kind of one of the highlight points for the Poison Spider Trail.
Yep.
And in the past, we've had issues with people driving off trail in this particular area. So with the help of our partners here, we came in and put a steel cable fence in, which hopefully will be strong enough and kind of keep the area looking nice.
Definitely. Still allow people to walk down, get that beautiful view, but keep the vehicles on the trail so that we're not damaging the...
Exactly. Yeah, and we left people walk through so, you know, people can still walk down and get to the beautiful views down by the arch.
Awesome. Well, again, thanks so much for everything that you guys do out here. You know, we appreciate having this beautiful, beautiful country to come out here and do some four-wheeling and get some great views.
Well, thank you guys for coming out.
Due to the sandy nature of the Poison Spider Mesa Trail and poor existing route markings, vehicles have widened the trail and disturbed vegetation beyond the designated route. The projects to correct this included restoring a popular scenic overlook and lunch stop known as Little Arch, where off-trail traveling has led to the degradation of the beauty of the area. To prevent farther damage, additional fencing was installed to keep vehicles on the designated routes and parking areas. Volunteers used heavy-duty drills to secure posts in the slick rock and string steel cabling to effectively mark off the areas that are prohibited from driving on in an effort to leave the smallest impact on the beautiful views of the Little Arch and overlooks of the Colorado River and surrounding area. The use of Discount Tire's Rescue 1 vehicle proved to be indispensable in getting a large amount of work done in a single day. All right, I have Mark here with me from Discount Tire. Thanks for coming out today.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, definitely.
Look where we are.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. And you brought the impressive Rescue 1 here to give us a hand today.
We did. You know, the original intent of Rescue 1 was to assist other four-wheelers on the trail.
Yeah.
You know, doing the things that we love in the place that they need help the most.
Yep.
And really, we never had any idea that a field service vehicle would become actually servicing the trail that we're out enjoying with everybody. So Discount Tire couldn't be more proud partners with Tread Lightly and to be out here protecting access to the areas that we all enjoy so much and try and make sure that they're open for everybody for years to come.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate it.
You guys are here with us. Great to have you.
Signage was also erected to highlight Little Arch and to promote the Tread Lightly and Ride On message. Hey, Rob here for Quadratec.com. We're out here in Moab today on Poison Spider Trail. We're out here with the Bureau of Land Management, Tread Lightly, and our friends from Discount Tire. They brought Rescue 1 out to help us do some trail maintenance and set up some guardrails. We just finished up a lot of work. We're going to take a little break for lunch, and then we've got some other projects we're going to get to while we're out here today.